I made a video around 7 months ago about every settings in the aisle and how to optimize your game in the best way possible. Since then, the game changed a lot and I got asked so many questions I felt like a new video testing every settings again and answering all of your questions was necessary. First, very important, for everyone not having the same game and settings as me, it is because you are playing the Isle Legacy, a previous version of the game that is now abandoned. The current version is the Isle of EVRIMA, and to activate and play it, you need to go to your Steam library, right-click the Isle, go into Properties, Beta, and choose EVRIMA Public Branch. Now let me show you how to optimize your game and go from this to this. Talking about the settings with first view distance and materials. Same as last year, materials do not affect neither the visuals or performance, while still causing some fluctuation and instability in some rare cases. View distance, on the other hand, while causing no performance issues, will affect how far some bushes, grass, or other textures start to appear. Because of that, materials should be put too low and view distance too far or epic, depending on your own preferences. The effect setting in the aisle is supposed to affect things like dust created when running or most types of weather, rain, etc. This option is extremely demanding while causing almost no visual changes. Effects should be put on low. The shadows in this game are very special and coded in a very strange and specific way. Shadow smoothing will accelerate the rate of how fast shadows TPs themselves, while the shadow option will change the quality, blurriness, and resolution of shadows. Most option combos will create a very disturbing visual effect, so to keep the performance as high as possible while trying to reduce most of the strange effects appearing, putting shadows on high and shadow smoothing on low is our best bet. Putting the shadows option on medium is also a good option if you either need more FPS or do not care about visuals. Lumen is a technology that will emulate some kind of ray tracing reflections, which will be mostly visible on how the environment can reflect itself in the water. This is quite a resourceful option, but if the visuals are important to you, turning this option on will be worth it. Otherwise, this option should be definitely turned off. Last very important thing to talk about is the upscaling method. Most will either have DLSS or FSR. For those using DLSS, these will be your options. First, the LAA, an anti-aliasing method far better than the anti-aliasing used in Unreal Engine, used to create the Isle, keeping your game in a native resolution, sharpening and improving your visuals a lot. On the other hand, this option will have a huge impact on your performance. Then you have quality, balanced, etc, etc. These options will actually render your game in a lesser resolution, like 720p or 360p, and use AI to upscale the image to your monitor resolution. This will be your biggest help to gain performance, but on the other hand, the lower the option you choose, the more visuals, artifacts and ghosting it will create. I recommend the quality option here, but if more FPS are needed, it is completely possible to go all the way to balanced or performance. For those having no option available and in need of more performance, you can use the 3D resolution slider at the bottom, trying first at 80 and going either higher or lower depending on your game's performance. Please keep in mind that even if you use an upscaler, put the 3D resolution slider at 100% before doing any changes. Talking about all the other settings now. VSync, framerate limit, and motion blur should be all three turned off. Resolution should be at the same resolution of your monitor, mine being 1440p. Windowed mode should be on full screen, no matter how many monitors you have or if you want to Alt-Tab and use another program. It will be the best option and will help you reduce any issues possible.